All right. Uh, Best I can do it, we'll start over. Um, you have three D strings now, the way it's tuned. Your low, which typically your D string, and then your high are all Ds. And it one of the ways I saw it played, I still haven't dug in to see how much of what I know is exactly what he plays. There are different versions of it. Um, but it goes low E, middle, low, high. And I called that a E, D, whatever. So for the intro, and then on what would be your B string, bring that up to the 5th fret. It'll match right your high string. And I don't know, I must have left the other slide in the truck, so work with me here, it's not the best. And then so that's at the 5th fret, and you want to be right over the fret above where you'd typically put your finger, right? Because you'd play that note, but to get that, you have to be right over the fret itself. And same thing, you know, what we're going to. And listen for it to... You'll hear the sound. If you go too high, you know it sounds wrong. Too low sounds wrong. You can kind of hear it. And my fingers sometimes rest on the strings behind it, just to keep a little bit of quiet there. When I get down to my lower strings, I tend to, with my other slide anyhow, have those fingers off. I get a better ring out of it, and I slide better than if I have my fingers on there. That probably will come with practice to be able to have my fingers on there and still quiet those back strings. But right now, when I get to the lower ones, I tend to take it off. On this particular slide, I may stay off anyhow sometimes, but see what works for you. As far as having those fingers just sliding, you know, not pressing any notes, just keeping it quiet as you move along. So you can hear that tone coming out the back. If I keep my fingers down, it's all front tone. If I don't have my fingers down, you get a bit more resonance to it. It depends on what you like, right? Or depending on how that person plays it, what they were looking for, that clean, quiet, or having it, you know, more open. So anyhow, sorry. Slide up to the 5 on your B string. I'm just going to stick to the strings that they're called. So we hit 3 on the 5, slide down to the 3, and pull off. If you can successfully get off there without picking it again, great. If you can't, go ahead and pick it. Whatever gets you that. And I find this if you're sliding to an open, having your fingers behind it makes it almost impossible for me to get the pull-off noise. But if my fingers are up, and you can almost slide it this way to help, that'll be play with it and see, right? So So we're doing the 3 on the 5. I guess I go with 4 on it. To off. 2 on the 3. Slide back up to the 5. Okay. And then you're going to go down to what would be your D string. And at the 5th fret, so you're going from the 5th to the 7th, pausing at the 5th on your way down, 3 off. And that takes just a little bit, but you know, loosen up on it. Don't get stuck on it, and you'll find your spot. Then you're going to bring that from the 3 to the 5 with that vibrato. Then from the 5, slide quick and kind of hard up to the 7. Come back down to the 5 on that same D string, and then hit 5 twice on your A string. And this slide, like I told you, it won't quite grab it. Sorry, my daughter came in. Say goodnight. So yeah, we were so it's a